But with that said, I thought I'd do a quick video as I sit in front of my mom's porch in Tennessee, where my new home is going to be after being in Texas for over a year. Oh my God, leaving Hollywood. Foods that you guys think are so great on keto or carnivore, and I'm like, no, they're not. I want to talk about celery. I want to talk about tomatoes. I want to talk about hot sauce and cheese. Now, I did another video like this, but those really are the ones you guys need to pay attention to. So the people who are like, I eat celery when I'm hungry, and I eat, what else do people eat? Tomatoes, for example. And they don't think it's like in cucumber. Now, here's the problem. If you guys are very sensitive to glucose, blood sugar spikes, those cucumbers, like a whole cucumber, can jack you up, spike your blood sugar. And people don't think about those foods. They're like, it's innocent. It doesn't taste sugary, so why would it make it difficult to keto adapt? If your blood sugar is spiking and you guys have a hard time to produce enough ketones, why would the body use the ketones? It's always going to defer to the glucose on a whole cucumber. Legit. Yeah. Now, celery is not as bad because celery is high in fiber, but often people are still either having a histamine reaction to the celery or it's spiking their blood sugar. Even though it has fiber, it'll spike your blood sugar. And we have tomatoes. People, if you're having salads, you can't have tomatoes. Especially you histamine people and you thyroid people, because the skin and the seeds particularly are very irritating to your thyroid gland. Sorry about that. How rude. How rude. And, damn it. A lot of people do not realize that. And they're like, oh, I just have a little. It doesn't matter if it's just a little. You should not be having it if you have Hashis, hypo. Do not have tomatoes. I don't care if it's just the meat. Do not. And hot sauce is a double whammy, right? You're having these peppers, and there's a super nightshade bad for the thyroid, and then it's super gnarly for your histamine. So you're just getting hit on both ends of the stick. I'm just saying. The cheese, everybody knows that cheese is high histamine. Butter is high histamine. Cream is high histamine. Milk is high histamine, even if it's raw. Now, you're going to be much better if it is raw from an A2 cow. But those who are jacked up, which most of us are, because we've had pharmaceuticals, alcohol, coffee, like all kinds of stuff, wheat, all these things, chemicals, pesticides, all the stuff that like gusts your butt up. Gut. Bust your gut up. I said butt up. That too. Explosion of Hershey squirts. And I just wanted to do a quick video reminding you guys that sometimes when you're having histamine and you're like, oh, I've got seasonal allergies. I'm like, no, you have a weak gut, not butt, gut too, but gut wall. If you guys are constipated on the cheese, and I mean, obviously, I mentioned before, the coffee has the tannins, it's got the mycotoxins. Don't do coffee enemas, people. You really start to destroy the good bacteria in your colon, on top of the large intestine. And then, don't do too many teas with tannins. Tea bags are awful because of the mycotoxins. The kombucha, the sauerkraut, all of these are super high, even some probiotics, super high histamine. But I just wanted to take you through the ones like celery and cucumber. I mean, you can have those, but don't overdo it. Just a little bit, just a little dab will do it. It's the same thing with zucchini. I should put a zucchini up there. I think I did that. Zucchini is the same. No yellow squash if you're on keto or carnivore. And yes, people are on carnivore doing hot sauces and all kinds of sauces. And I'm like, might as well just do keto. Like, if you're gonna put these foods, these plant foods in, why would you do carnivore? Like, you're trying to make it taste better. That completely defeats the purpose of doing carnivore, to fix histamine, which is the only reason why you should ever do carnivore. You cannot do carnivore to lose weight. So all you people listening to gurus saying eat as much meat as you want and low in fat, and you'll watch the weight fall off as your kidneys become, oh, the kidneys. There are some people like, oh, it doesn't bother your kidneys at all. I'm like, how dumb are people? Like, really? Okay, you're dehydrated. They don't factor in chronic dehydration on low carb diets, right? And so then you're trying to stuff a bunch of already low functioning biliary duct system, trying to stuff a bunch of purines and uric acid through the kidneys. You can't make this stuff up in a box. It's crazy. Yes. But with that said, I'm in Tennessee. I'm at my mom's house right now in this very gentrified neighborhood. She's been in this house for a while. It used to be all black. Now it's, sorry guys. Dang, I forgot to turn it off. Now it's all white. And not that that's bad because I don't give a crap what color you are. I really don't. It's just kind of sad that all the black people sold their houses way too soon and they didn't know how to time the market out better. And then like the white people came in and made the houses really beautiful. It's really sad. That's really sad. The history of this country has sad things, but it also has triumphing things and successes within the struggle. I used to live in Sweden, right? The full-on blue Smurf country, and I saw the beauty in that culture. I really, there was no really homelessness, just the gypsies. But at the same time, I always kept saying, I'm so glad I'm not from Sweden. I'm glad I come from adversity and all different kinds of people, even though I'm not a blue Smurf. I will never be. You will never try to get me to be. That's why I left California. It's never going to happen. I'm just Stephanie. That's all that matters. And I don't listen to any higher-ups tell me what to do. Ever. Energy, energy, energy. I'm Stephanie Person. If you guys have any things you want me to do, subjects on show notes below. I've created a donation for my 3 equine animals because, yeah, well, I need fencing to all these rescues. They need fencing for these rescues because it costs like 20 grand to do the entire property. Oh, the world's gone to crap in a handbag. But I digress. I still love it though. I do. Energy, energy, energy. Even though I'm so tired, I was just been like with my mom the whole day. If you guys want to book a consultation, go to stephanieperson.com. My course where I cover all kind of stuff, including keto, omnivore, low carb, high fat, and carnivore. Keto, omnivore, and carnivore, high fat. Gotta eat high fat. And intermittent fasting, and if you ever did do it to help with skin, liver, biliary duct system, it should just be 24. I teach you how to do it the right ways to not jack up your adrenal system, hypothalamus, pituitary adrenal axis, or your thyroid. And I'm out. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. Go to my stories and I post very informational things there, plus workouts. Stephanie, the business person, on my Facebook fan page, and I'm officially out. The work is just beginning. I've got to go from this neighborhood. Hold on, let me flip it around. I gotta go from this. See how they're building like crazy here? They're building all these like really cute gentrified homes. I used to see a car go by here like every friggin' 5 minutes. Now it's like all the time. But anywho, I'm so soon to move to Tennessee, guys. I was organizing everything, water, power, and everything. There's my little boo-boo that came from California. My little red Corvette. Okay, I'm being silly. Let me flip this around. I mean, I'm out. My mom started barking. She's like, burp, burp, burp. And I'm out. Energy. Deuces. I'm 50, almost 55. 15 years on keto. And if I can make this change in life and change my environment, which changes your body, literally the environment changes your body. It just does. And connecting to the circadian rhythm and getting rid of the chiggers and ticks and putting your feet in the grass. And I'm out. Peace. I'm out.